The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. There's no lack of focus among that group. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Brian, the NBA is trying to engage short attention spans. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, sitting down for 2.5 hours isn't how people watch these days, and we lose most fans when we move off live action. So, Brian, the league has reduced timeouts. They've shortened halftime and more to try to keep viewers tuned in.
That makes sense, Allie. Thanks. So here's Dallas's starting group. Dwight Powell out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Celtics, Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Tatum against Green. Here's Brown. Nails the 16-footer.
Yeah, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Doncic passes to Irving. And the three off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Smart against Doncic. To the paint. Horford inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Mavericks ball.
Smart against Doncic. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
Doncic.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Irving, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Brown. And it's Irving with a rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Irving. Beyond the arc. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
To the inside, Smart. Pass to Williams. The kick to Tatum. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Hit him open looks early.
Here's Doncic using his post moves to get the 2 points. Doncic has got 5 points.
6'7", 230 pounds. Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. And the shot goes down. Brown's gotten his second bucket.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
Irving for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Smart right side. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Boy, talk to any former teammate and coach, past or present. Anybody who's played or worked with Reggie Bullock has nothing but positive things to say.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And with Bullock, he's a player that genuinely puts his team first, Doris.
One of those guys, BA, that does not care if he's starting, if you put him off the bench. Bullock is going to play with energy defensively. He's going to knock down three-point shots. And he's going to space the floor for the star player.
Now here's Williams. No good with a layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Irving for three. Called in by Brown.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Now, how exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball. Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And the Mavericks making a change here. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Wood comes in for Bullock. Hardaway's checked in for Green. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. That one on White. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
That's good from Doncic.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Here's some love once again for Celtics Entertainment.
So it's Boston now. They trail by 3. White against Doncic. Outside White to the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Wood grabs the board. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
That's so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Now here's Brogdon. Boston again missing.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside White. Pass to Hauser. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. The shot, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Out left to the wing. McGee finds Wood. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Boston trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Brogdon against Doncic. A Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. White for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 19 seconds left now in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Wood. Good on the shot. Wood's got his second basket.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
He's got a piece of it. Green against Smart. Green, the pass to Doncic. Here's the 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
3 points.
Doncic has got 11 points.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA. And he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Kyrie Irving makes things look easy from range. This guy's so efficient beyond the arc.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Williams with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Green against Tatum. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Green. Here's Irving. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
Williams passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talked about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Dallas has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And Dallas calls time here. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Smart. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Woods checked in for Powell. Bullock comes in for Kleba. Hardaway's checked in for Green. And Holiday subbed in for Doncic. A nice shot by Tatum.
Boy, it's so clear that Jason Tatum is comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. It's Bullock on the wing. Back to Holiday. Pass to Irving. For three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Goes up again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hardaway Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Well, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Brown. And Williams drops them both. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Pass to Pritchard. 1:24 left in the first half. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Williams. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Pritchard. White against Irving. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Irving's got 17.
We all understand Kyrie Irving is capable of having huge nights. He is well on his way.
Here's White, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
Line for 2 shots.
That's good from White.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Muscala, he's checked in for Boston. And Dallas also making a switch. McGee's checked in, and good on the second, so he makes them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Irving. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Out to the wing. Brogdon against Hardaway. Muscala's got space. There's the 3. Kept alive. Here's Williams. And at last, they get one to fall. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More 2K action in just a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 19 points and 1 rebound. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping them. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Here they come.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Josh Green out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Irving in at the 2. Dallas is shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Here's Doncic. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
The floater and the layup good by Smart. Smart has got 6.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Green covering. Pass to Horford. And he lays it up and in.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Chalk up 2 there. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
It's Smart on the wing. Good D by Doncic. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And it's Tatum missing. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Irving. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. And Green with the assist.
For 3.
Green's got 3 assists in the game. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And the Celtics call time here.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
Celtics Entertainment.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Williams. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Horford can't hit. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Boris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Wood against Brogdon. And the bucket is good.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
Doncic into the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic.
Wow.
Assisted.
I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Inside. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and leave no doubt.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Here's Brogdon. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019.
McGee, he's checked in for Kleba. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor.
Over to the wing. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hauser. Here's White. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. McGee with it. Now guarded by White. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
For the Mavericks, Javale.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Brogdon. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Irving against White. Pass to Doncic. Irving for 3. It's not going to go for him. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks, and he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Mike Muscala, Derek White out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Over to the left wing, 6 on the shot clock. Muscala, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Irving finds Holiday. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Pass to Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. The Mavericks shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Irving against White. Fires the 3. And that's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 35 in the game.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Hauser. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. That shot wide open. Muscala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Pritchard, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And Irving gets it to go.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
To the right side is Pritchard. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Holiday passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Hauser. He's covered by Holiday. Hauser can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Bertans, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Can they get it? And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Some changes for Boston. Cornette checked in for Muscala. Griffin comes in for Williams. And Brogdon is subbed in for White. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Ntilikina comes in for Doncic. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Here's Cornette. Launches a 3. Boston again missing.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Pass to Cornette. The kick out to Griffin. Here's Pritchard. Over Bertans. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. For Dallas, they've gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the 4th. To the middle. Bertans with the bucket. Bertans has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You always get to see the finesse of Davis Bertans. Now he's showing you I've got a little strength to my game as well.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Bertans.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Hardy. Here he goes. Oh, hey! How about that?
Assisted.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brogdon. Here's Hauser. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Ntilikina.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Yep, count it.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Brogdon finds Griffin. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Hauser. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Second chance shot. It's deflected. McGee with it. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin.
The end of the game.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.